Soul Rising, dear family. Wagwan, Ola, Konnichiwa, Shalom, Shalom, and Shalem to every melanated man, woman, and child on this planet, BKA, all of my family, which harbor the power of the universal soul's spirit of life, and more importantly, all of ye which bear this beautiful, magnificent, melanated mark of the soul skin. Visible soul skin, not invisible soul skin, visible soul skin. I am just a man with a conviction, treading wisely. What is my conviction? Why tread wisely? My firmly held belief and or firmly held opinion is that God will have his world, God will have his people moving God's speed forever, which is soul speed and one belief, one foundation. And wisely, because I have this here knowledge, you see, of the soul's truth. You see, I have this here experience in the spirit's ways, you see. And then now I just gain so much awareness, good and balanced judgment of both of them, even though they're all one. Even though they're both one, I still have the knowledge of the spirit and the knowledge of the soul. Knowledge of the soul's truth, thine heart, instincts. Knowledge of the spirit's ways, thy knowledge, natural moral standards. And now, I desire to plant this knowledge and information within the ethos and logos, screw the pathos of your world, by any moral means necessary, using what can be known as Christ logic, and or hyperlogic, and or balanced logic. Check these words out, my family. I just want to say this to begin. I overwhelmingly love you, and I love you more than you comprehend. There is no person on this planet that can love you or love me, or there's no person on this planet that can love me more than I love you. I love you all so much. Keep pushing back somehow. This could work. Maybe. Start by expressing some things, you know? Team up. Come together. We all got the same enemy, turns out, huh? Here, I want to talk about the oppressive body for a moment. I want to give a full scope and analysis on how they are and one of the quickest ways we can actually shut them down physically. So, now, the oppressive body, always remember, never forget, there is no human being at all that is truly at fault here. None. None. No people. No one with flesh and bone or snot and boogers are truly at fault here. No one is. Everybody is being forced to participate in the devil's game against their will. Everyone is. Even me. You want to know why? Because I got to go to work to survive, B. I don't have a choice. The devil drove all of the stolen and transformed people to destroy all of our land, all of our crops, and poison all of our seeds. You see, my family overseas are being born with high defects. Are you not seeing them being born with high defects because of all these ships that are driving across their waters and spilling all these oils onto their lands and poisoning their crops and things of that nature? Not only are the seeds are poisoned, but the land is being poisoned as well due to all the ships. You see, the ships driving all this poisonous cargo and all these weapons to keep us all enslaved longer. All these ships around. Forgot to say the word around. But moving forward, though, yeah, they're being born with high defects because of the oppressive body ships being driven around. Moving forward, and it's because of all the destruction of our crops and whatnot. We have no choice but to go to work, to make money, to eat the food that they want us to eat, which is all poisonous. We have no choice but to drink the waters they want us to drink, which is all poisoned and perverted. They perverted our water. How do you pervert water? It's insane, yeah? Moving forward. Because of that, we have no choice but to go do these jobs and make this money that they want us to make, even though money is completely worthless, in order to survive and eat and things of that nature, yeah? No choice. We're all playing. We have no choice but to play, all of us. until we can shut it all down, huh? So here, let's talk about how to tear apart the oppressive body then. Because the oppressive body is what is giving the devil its powers to keep the gate intact, you see. Remember, I said in a previous video, this is the lineup of the oppressive body from how my perception sees it and how, or due to how everything is out here. This video is going to be titled a scope of the oppressive body explained. A full scope of the oppressive body explained. That's what I'm going to call this video. A full scope of the oppressive body explained. So check it out. The devil, of course, right? To make up the head and neck of the oppressive body. The head and neck of it. Every recessive man, every recessive woman, and every recessive child on this planet. Yeah, even the children, unfortunately. We have to take their children away from them. Are we going to enslave their children? No. We're just going to teach them something different than race hatred. Why do you have to make your children become the next level of oppressors? You don't need to stop. Just stop. Stop. You won't. I know. Okay. So, every recessive man and every recessive woman, and due to every adult recessive man and every adult recessive woman, they're making their children the next line of oppressors. So now, including the recessive children, they are all the torso, hands, and arms of the oppressive body. All of them. Due to the parents ensuring that their children would be. Why do you think it's not stopping and it's continuing generation after generation? So yeah, every recessive man, every recessive woman, and every recessive child on this planet as well. All of you are a part of the oppressive body's torso, arms, and hands. Stop teaching your children how to hate races, how to hate us. Stop teaching your children this madness. Stop. You won't. I know. Okay. So, all of them. Here, let me branch it off to make it more specific. 3 classes. The hands. The hands of the torso, meaning the politics and whatnot, or the leadership. I got to classify it as leadership, warriors, and civilians. Leadership, warriors, and civilians. That's the oppressive body's torso. Leadership, warriors, and civilians. The leadership are the recessive people who work in the offices and the Republicans and the Democrats and all that BS and all those games they want to play all night and day long and shoot up Trump for no reason because they want to put on a show. And then you have the warriors. What I mean by the warriors are the military branches, the police officers, or the peacekeeping forces. When I say peacekeeping, that means they keep our peace away from us. That's what the police force is, to keep our peace away from us. The police force are not keepers of peace. Well, they are keepers of peace. Our peace away from us. Moving forward, yeah? Those are the warriors there. Every military branch, like the Marine Corps, the Army, the Air Force, and the police keep away peace force. And they keep it away by force. They keep peace away from us by force. Y'all know they do. Why do you think I'm saying it? Nah, it's just the truth. Oh, by the way, I'm just saying some stuff out loud, man. You know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy, right? Just saying some stuff out loud. What's wrong with that? Moving forward. So, the torso, I got it classified into 3 groups. Leadership, warriors, civilians. Leadership, the politics, Democrats, Republicans, people who want to put Trump on a target dispensary and shoot him up like he's a freaking pinata or something like that. You playing with people's lives. But it ain't your fault though, right? You're doing it against your will. You can't control it, right? You can't control it, right? You got to feed your family and all that, right? Yeah. Moving forward. Leadership, warriors, civilians. The warriors make up the military forces, Air Force, Marines, the First Guard, things of that nature. And the police keep away force, keep peace away. They keep peace away from us force. And then you got the civilians. What do I mean by the civilians? Civilians are the recessive men and the recessive women and the recessive children who attack us in like our workplaces and on the streets night and day, you know, and who stalk us around and who have a desire to drive halfway across the country to slaughter 10 of us in broad daylight. Those are your civilians, the people who are not in any of the military branches or any of the leadership offices. So civilians, them, they are who give power to the beast and they are who serve. They are who give power to the beast, and they are who serve. Leadership, warriors, and civilians. That's how I got the torso broken down. So, how can we beat them? How can we stop this? Thing is, they're gonna defeat themselves. But it's not just gonna manifest on its own. Some things have to be said. Because the reality is, my family, you can't fight. The family body cannot fight. The eye body can, but only I am going to gather the eye body, unless you all want to help me do it. The family body can't fight, and the oppressive body has them pinned down with, or as the sword itself, or the oppressive body itself in the torso. Here, I need to say more things before I go to the seal and sword parable again. The oppressive body. How can we beat the torso? Tear off his armor. Tear off the oppressive body's armor. What's the oppressive body's armor? All those police cars and all those weapons they got. Remember, those people physically, they don't really stand too much of a chance against us physically. Remember, all they live for is to keep us all enslaved, you see. So, how can we get past it, maybe, you know? You have to realize they can only attack us at a distance. They can only strike us from a distance. They can only strike us in secret. They can only strike us with subtleties. I don't like this energy. I don't like it. That's why my eyes, they burn sometimes when I talk. My eyes literally burn sometimes when I talk about this. I don't like being in this energy. I hate it. I don't want to say the word or use the word that much, but it's like night and day. What this world is as a whole is just pushing hatred in. You see, it's just pushing it in you. Why? Why do you want to push so much hatred into us? For one, you are the hatred. And for two, because as one thinketh in his heart. Proverbs 23:7. What is the literal meaning of the word hatred when you actually break it all the way down to see what it means? It means to be provoked into suffering till death. So in other words, this so-called government is trying to kill us all day long, every day, every second and millisecond of the day. But here's the thing though, it's just the head and the neck that is pushing all of this. Just the devil. You all call it Satan. You all call it a lot of things. Let's just keep it up to what you know of as it right now, so you can have a more stronger understanding as to what all is going on truly, because there is no human being on this planet that is truly responsible for what is happening here. You just can't control yourselves due to what the devil did to you to ensure you wouldn't be able to. You don't deserve anything you have. Moving forward. So, take out their weapons, and you'll take out their abilities to destroy us and or keep us enslaved. Because always remember, the one thing that they really have us pinned down with the most is our beliefs. Our beliefs. Or should I point here for the word beliefs? I point here for the word believe. Believe. Believe and beliefs. Beliefs are the foundation. What you believe is what the belief system pushes pushes your believing into action. Your beliefs, how you believe gives you your abilities to act in a way. You follow what I'm saying? What do you believe in? Whatever you believe in is how you act. That's one thinketh in his heart, so shall he be. Belief is the foundation. Believe is what the foundation elicits of the believing. If this makes sense to you, it has to. Believe in your belief system. Believe in your belief system. How about that? Take away their weapons. Take away their weapons. Let me not get off track. Go back. Take away their weapons. Somehow. or just to throw the idea out there, because they're not going to let you get close. And there's virtually no one left that can really take care of this or just do what's necessary to see all of our people free. Yep. Unless the I body gets gathered. Here, moving forward, I want to say these words out loud now. These words are fun. It's fun to say these words. It's almost like a movie I'm trying to paint, you know? I'm making a movie here. This is a movie. This is all entertainment right here. But this part right here. Sweet on the tongue, yeah? Sweet on the tongue. Yeah. Sweet on the tongue is soon to be bitter in that belly here. You can, when you go for your riots, break up the concrete on the ground. So when the police cars run, they'll hit the potholes. And the police officers will have no choice but to get out. And all they'll have left is their feet and their weapons, their guns in hand. I want to say this too. Moving past the torsos part. I could stay stuck on the torso all day long and talk about strategies and whatnot. But here, the legs of the oppressive body. Those are the sellouts, melanated sellouts. The legs of the oppressive body are melanated sellouts. Every melanated sellout on this planet, they make up the legs of the oppressive body. My I body is going to steal you. Go for the enemy's legs. The oppressive body's a big dude. Most big dudes don't do no squats in the gym. No big dudes do. When you fight a big dude, you usually want to fight dirty against the big dude, right? And then on top of that, where do we really get fighting dirty from? The oppressive body. They taught us all of this negative stuff. All of it. They erased everything we had to teach us everything that they have. Teach his own though, yeah? Or, it is what it is, huh? So all y'all gotta say it is what it is, till it ain't gotta be what it is no more then, huh? It is what it is, till it ain't gotta be what it is no more. Here. Soon. How can we deal with the sellouts? How can we deal with the melanated sellouts? Because the fact that the oppressive body turned our people against us, then again, that's the whole hierarchy of the body. All of our people in the entire hierarchy from the neck down of the body are just our people turned against us by one source of evil, period. If y'all could just listen to all the words, regardless of how much hatred it sounds like it's in them, if you could just listen to all the words all the way through, I guarantee you're going to hear how to win this. Because in all honesty, what do we really have to do to the white people? Nothing. Just tell them things with a little bit more strength and with a little bit more power to stop them from destroying us, so we can just keep telling them. Because at the end of the day, when you think about it logically, we're gonna need the sword to slay the dragon. Gotta pull it out somehow so we can use it on the right target, right? Ephesians 6:11. Just saying random things, man, at the same time. If you are gathering something from this, good. Good. Take the oppressive body. Take the oppressive body's legs out. Merge the oppressive body's legs with the legs of the I body, and also return them home to the family body's torso, which is the Most High's trip, which is the Most High. The Most High's control. The Most High's control. My conviction, no matter how much power I have, no matter how many degrees, no matter how many qualifications I will need, all I have to do is keep saying the words I am saying them in the sequences that I am saying them, and sooner or later, every single man, woman, and child, regardless of your genetic class, will be driven back to the Most High's order. Who's the Most High? Power. Your power to do the right thing and the right thing only, period. What's the literal meaning of right? What's morally good or justifiable and acceptable? just playing a game with you, man. Playing a game with you all. However, we all know there's two parts to this. The sweet on the tongue and the bitter in thy belly. Where do I get that reference from, man? It sounds so lame, dude. Your Jesus said it. In that vessel he was murdered in. At least that last one. Oh yeah, I meant to say this. I've been meaning to say this for a while here. How did the white people get such an upper hand on us? Because if you study the book of Revelation, you'll find what happened in the day of Armageddon. Long story short, we are just now, after 2,000 years, just now repopulating the planet enough to have a chance to fight back, you see. We're just now repopulating. It took us 2,000 years to repopulate the planet enough to have the strength in our gauze enough to say, hey, listen, we can stop this oppressing permanently. You follow me? 2,000 years. I mean, think about it. White people are panicking every day about population control, right? You want to know why they're talking about so much population control? Because 2,000 years ago, due to how the devil in Revelation, Armageddon, that wasn't no planetary cleanse, that was a way to give the oppressive body the upper hand on us. And it worked. Obviously, yeah? Look at what's going on with the world. All this, it's right there in Revelation. The way you are studying Revelation is absolutely wrong. Study it correctly. We just now got back to enough population. We're just getting our population back to good numbers. You see, we're just now getting it back to good numbers. Since the day of the Armageddon, we have to repopulate. How do you think they had the ability to enslave everybody on the planet at one time? How do you think they had the power to do that? How did you think they got the upper hand enough to do that? To enslave everyone on the planet at the same time? Everyone meaning the family body, meaning every melanated man, woman, and child on this planet only? Even you sellouts. Once you realize what's all going on, you're gonna come running back to your torso. The Most High itself. The power which gave you your life. Those people who got you killing all of our, I just studied a story about what one of you sellouts did in regards to following the white man's religion. You got 400 of ours. Certain words, I know I have to say certain words or the video will get taken down. Because the thing is, they're just going to say this is all hatred, but in reality, it's just fed up. Just fed up. So, do something about what's going on. So yeah, you got 400 of ours unalive because you are following and you are practicing the so-called white man's religion. So-called. They're not white people. They're regular old folks with their genetics and what they are naturally completely destroyed. They don't deserve anything that they have. Nothing. You following people who can't even think straight. The world is being ran by people who can't even think straight. As a matter of fact, it's not even being ran by them. This is so hard to get over this part right here. They don't own anything. They really don't, yo. It is the devil itself. Y'all won't buy that too much though, will you? But don't worry. You will soon. I'm waiting for you. I'm going to gather my eye body so fast. As soon as y'all give me some green light. This kind of conviction is going to save everyone. By accident. Not even going to be trying to. But then again, it's like, oh, you can't save everyone. You know what? I don't want to. I don't want to save everyone. I just want to go home. Home liberation. And I learned enough. That's all I did. I learned enough to get me home. Home liberation. I just want to go home. That's it. You see. I don't need to know everything. Just need to know enough to get me where I need to go. Peace, love, unity, and advancement. Just playing a game. Saying things, words, la-di-da-di-da. Yeah. Go for the enemy's legs. The oppressive body. Why also am I saying these words out loud if you have no power to execute them? Because they're just words to say out loud. I mean, that don't mean that other people won't have the power to execute them. Why do you think certain things you all say get restricted and blocked? You want to know why certain things you all say get restricted and blocked? Because we have a lot of people that can execute every last detail of what I desire to do right now. The wealth gap can be closed overnight. Everybody's the same freaking person, technically. I'm posting this video online. Ain't too many people gonna watch it, I know, because I'm talking about certain things that make people uncomfortable. I want out. You spies are gonna hear me too. You getting any ideas? Depending on how you see me, you're either gonna give me my plan A or my plan B. One of the two. Just saying things, man. Get some ideas from this. Get some ideas from this crazy guy talk here. It's crazy guy talk, right? I sound crazy, don't I? I know. He's so random and all over the place, dude. What do you want to do? Do you want to go home, or you want some peace or something, man? Which is it? Or do you really just want to say random things on the internet? All of it. It's a subtle way to do it. Try to get some more of the truth out as much as I possibly can. It's just a subtle way to do it. See through the hieroglyphs. Get an idea. Something. Take something with you. You can take every word I'm saying. You are very welcome as long as you come in with peace. And as long as you are taking them and are going to use them for peace. Peace alone. Because that's all this conviction is going to lead every single member of the human family on this planet to and towards peace. I guarantee it. Stop hitting yourselves. And to the melanated family, stop the people who will not stop hitting you from hitting yourselves. Just saying things, man. Take an idea. I pray you do. Take all the ideas here. I pray you do. To Black global unity. Take that idea. How do you get Black global unity? How can every melanated man, woman, and child on this planet unite quickly? Trust in the spirit, or trust in your own mind, and or trust what you believe. Once you get your beliefs in line so that what you believe can be on the straight, equanimous, narrow pathway of equanimity. Can be on, let me not even say narrow. I'm going to say fix your beliefs, meaning your natural moral principle standards, so that what you believe can get set on the right pathway towards peace, love, unity, and advancement together. That's how every melanated man, woman, and child on this planet can unite. One belief, one goal, one cause, together. You got one enemy. And then here's the crazy part is, too. The universe itself supports everything right, everything correct, and everything natural. You want to know what's natural and what's right? Every melanated man, woman, and child on this planet being united. What's every melanated man, woman, and child on this planet? If your skin tone has a full shade or two darker than the white man's, you are one of me, I am one of you, and we are one and the same. I don't care what you believe in. Don't care if you say, oh, those people over there are not one of ours. Eventually, this idea is going to sink so firmly into your thick skull, and you're finally going to see the truth. Every people is your people. Every body is your body. Everyone is your person. Everyone is your one. All of we are one person. All of we are one. We to everybody. Yeah, that's who we are. Yeah, that's who every person on the planet is. Yeah, aside when we ready to finally get rid of the family body and the oppressive body titles, when y'all finally ready to get rid of those, every person on the planet is going to be called the everybody. That's what y'all going to be called, the everybody. Yeah, that's what it's going to be called then. No, I'm not going to change the human race to the everybody. Just an idea, food for thought, dreams. But we all know that the oppressive body ain't going to stop shit at all. That's the only time I cussed, huh? Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is not a victim mentality, and neither do you have one at all anymore, ever again. We are just aware of what struck us in the past, aware of what's stricken us present, meaning what will not stop or what's currently keeping us in a position we just cannot get out of this bondage because they are ensuring and doing subtle things behind the scenes to ensure that we cannot get out of this bondage. What are some examples? Media, food, poisoned water, poisoned air, poisoned land, poisoned people, circumcision. I can go on. 6 million in Congo. I can go on, but time. Aware of what struck us past, aware of what's stricken us present, and aware of what will not stop striking us at all, destiny. The only destiny that evil has is to destroy. It is the destiny of evil to destroy. It is the destiny of balance to build. And it is the destiny of good to live. And what it is, goodness, you see. Therefore, it's not about a competition with me. I'm not about to compete with any of you at all. It's only about the awareness and knowledge of what needs to be stopped, the strikes. I don't desire to be your king or your leader. We don't need kings or leaders. We don't need them at all. We just need to be the good people that we are and live in the abundance, peace, and prosperity we were destined to. Therefore, love your neighbors, you love yourself. I don't desire to be your king or your leader. I only desire to do or say things that will defend and protect you. Therefore, love your neighbors, you love yourself. Defend your neighbors, you defend yourself. At least those who are worthy. Be lifted in the spirit and walk good forever. Peace, love, unity, and advancement to you all, my family.